I'm gonna bring up my stream while you're dealing with the count. So many tier 4. That's actually pretty good. That's kind of scary for the vampires. They're starting to do that stupid trick that they can do. Because they can cheat the system. They can get tier 4s and tier 5s just from resurrecting shit if the battle was big enough. It's so asinine. But the one thing they don't have, at least until the Radios, as I learned the hard way playing as Elspeth,
Yeah.
is those Bone Boys are that with the archers that they added for Radios, them dudes are like firing shotguns from across the map. Them things hurt like a son of a bitch. And it says they're only supposed to have 18 missile strength, but I think that's BS. They are rocking much higher than that. They deleted. I was tired. I wasn't really paying attention, mind you. Still, that was partially my fault. But so that's what mine was last night. It seems like when you're fighting the vampires with the Empire, it's always a valiant defeat in most cases. And I think it's just comp. The comp is just so weird for the vampires. They just seem to overwhelm. It's the zombie tactic, I think, is what it is. They're not necessarily using zombies.
Zombies.
They're not necessarily using zombies, but it seems that the vampires are tanky enough in Radios that they can kind of walk through the shots enough to get up on you. Well, if you can't beat it, I would say let the auto-resolve do as much damage to Vlad's army as possible, if it's just a settlement. That's if it's just a settlement. Just let the settlement die. Take as much chunk out of them as you can, and then hit back with whatever you got nearby. That's what I had to do with the bloody dwarves. It killed all the blood knights. See, that's good. So you got a good roll on that. That means the AI prioritized the better units in that fight. So that at least takes a chunk of his fighting power down. So you should be able to just swoop and scoop. Swoop and scoop. Swoop and scoop. Swoop and scoop. This is what tonight's going to be. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I've had to make an important phone call. I wrote a lot down.
I'm gonna be tired. I need to get up.
I went with my mom to her new doctor. It was cool. And I got a lot done today. I've got to get on the internet tomorrow and do a lot of busy work resetting some stuff for my school stuff. It's crazy. And then I got to contact the academic counselor I apparently have. And talk to them about
Darius!
this math plan I've got to go on. James, get down there.
I can't. It's Darius' turn.
Oh. That would make sense.
You forget. Darius goes first. Then it's me.
Tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
She's got to go get a shot.
PS1 hack rate.
Yeah. Alright, let's put a like on James's stream first. On the way through. Yawning. Yes, Steve.
Hey Darius, I see those zombies moving.
Alright, you are in range for us to see them now. You're chasing
Ross is trying to kill.
Oh, thank you, Darius. You did the work for me. Thanks, Darius.
So,
so that was the army you were attacking, huh? Oh, so would you like to?
the Carl Frost was like, shit, run away. No, Darius, you gotta finish the job.
Thank you for weakening the vampire's resolve for me. No, if everyone would observe the title of my stream.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You're out of range, but I don't care about you. You're fine. You stay over there in Eshin and nag off. But you did the heavy lifting. The scary Blood Knights are dead, so now I can just swoop and scoop. Oh, man. You have done pretty good, though. You're doing pretty good, though. That was the other army in Sterling. Yes, good. Alright, so. Their weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. And thanks to James, totally gonna save my settlement. No shit.
I have a million different things. Sell your settlement is one of them.
To be fair,
the
I don't really
boys,
need that settlement. Once Olog is up, he'll go get it back.
I'm losing my mind. I'm tired.
Oh,
And yeah, I've got to save Harper. And I have to.
hold on, Sealy's in chat. I'm missing chat. Hold on. Also, Jesus, that's loud. Alright, hold on. Sealy said something about Turtle Gate. What do we got here? Let's see. Hello, Adna, how's your day? I am in turn 25 and Village keeps raiding me. That's how it works. I legit destroyed his main army 4 times. By the way, he raided Turtle Gate and said I'd lose closely with main army, so I legit got a bunch of artillery and kept sniping him for 40 minutes straight to get a victory. He took over my Turtle Gate again, so I had to sledge him, siege him, which was a valiant defeat. So again, I got a ton of artillery in 1 hour, kept his army till 2. You gotta learn your comp. You gotta upgrade your infantry and your buildings, and it'll make it a little easier in your auto-resolves to be less valiant defeats. Also, make sure you build siege equipment, Sealy, when you're doing siege battles. Even if it takes 1 extra turn, unless he pushes you, you'll get to wait till that siege equipment is done.
James, let me upgrade. What? It's still your turn, Darius.
You're like, hurry up,
I'm waiting for you. But come on, stop fucking around. Let's just get it.
Come on.
Stop fucking around. Come on, Darius. Stop fucking around. I'm about to fall asleep because our one Darius is taking. It's a bit you're gonna lose, and that's it.
It's gonna be a good battle. Shit, that means I have to start over my campaign for...
Come on, Darius, stop fucking around.
That's alright, I need more practice with her.
So I thought,
Mm-hmm.
you know, up here, bud.
Huh?
So, what you doing over here?
We're doing where? Where are you going? You better get out of there. Get Blast Cat Pig Kiss. Get the Pig Kiss out of there.
You're not the boss of me.
That's my mountain. You don't need that.
No, I'm not.
This is a part of the plan. It's
Our
my mountain.
mountain. It's our mountain.
No. To make it work, I need the whole place. You get that big. I do find that funny. That's his name. It sounds like an insult, but it's literally his name.
Not. It's our mountain.
No,
Okay.
no, not in this case.
Yes, in this game.
Not in
Our
this case. I was stressing
Right.
turn 24 because village was raiding the dwarves as well, and the rats with the beastmen were all around my borders. My brother took out the rats' capital, so they left. Well, good, you did it. Your brother saved you. He won't when I'm there. Wakes up, the goes to her brother's house, finds he's been stabbed. He's been he's been scaled like a fish. Okay, so is this the final battle? No, not necessarily. It depends on the save. If it gives us any problems during the stream, then it could be the final episode for this, sadly. Because they had to update, apparently, Warhammer, and also Steam was being really weird earlier. Almost as if,
We need many arrows.
some sort of server problem happened. It wasn't just Steam. I had a problem with Sony earlier a little bit. My EA app just stopped working and it will not log in for some reason. Even though I put I did everything right on it, so it just says it for some reason can't reach the server. So yay. Rebellion. Oh, that's funny. Clan Morbius has been destroyed. The wall will be done. Will be done. Yeah. All right. What? Okay. Wait. Did it do your turn already, James? Did we? What? Look at that. James, you there?
Yeah, wait, your turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you had already did
My
your turn.
turn was quick.
Okay. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm doing things.
Clearly not hardly anything. It was that bad. James said, I'm clearly doing things, and my brain's like, are you? Are you lying to me? Get some halberds in now. Get these orcs up and running. And like I said, it's just time for that mass green machine. What's that over there?
This is our mountains out now.
I brought 2. You brought freaking technically 2, but your wall's probably not gonna last much longer.
See, so there's efficiency of doing things, and you're just excited.
Yes, clearly. Clearly! That's base weapon damage, melee 30, 20, 20, 30. I forgot what the oh, that's right. One's melee, one's missile. We're gonna need the melee strength, thank you. Yes. Ha! His war score is laughable.
Can I watch from the side?
I guess? I mean, you're nowhere near here, so I guess so. You just do what you need to do. You just hit yes, and that's all
Oh,
it needs
fuck
to
you.
matter.
What? You don't tell what to
Well, if you decline it, it cancels our alliance anyway, so that wouldn't be
do.
smart. Oh, I gotta do it again because I have to be at war with that person apparently first. Kind of makes sense to be fair. Alright, now how bad did I hurt him? Bad. Let's just say the power score to me to him. If there's red there, I can't see it. And red is the enemy. If there's red there, I definitely can't see it. I'm eager to see what is this skull gonna give me. Ooh, fast orcs. That sounds great. You ever given orcs vampire speed? I think I will, Sam. Now let's go stalk his base. I want to let the wall build up a little bit. I want to have a good distinct strength. So what's Midgall got here? Ooh, yep, Longbeards. That's gonna be a nasty fight. So we need to wait for both of these. And start leveling up my wizard again, since I've lost him. Headbutt. Weird. What damage to my buildings? Nothing. Foundations beset. What? Okay. Apparently my Barog Dwazbag just had some random event that hurt it. Weird.
Go north, Empire. Go south, Empire.
I was gonna say, don't you stop on that Ice Queen logo. I don't want to see that logo.
Okay, yeah.
You must be part of the government office of Scrag, James.
Well, he was giving me money.
Just
So technically he's worshipping me.
Just remember, only if you do an alliance, only a defensive one, not a military one.
That's what I did. And I want to point out something.
Because that way, the defender always has the advantage.
Great.
It's kind of what
You know
the
you
rule
just
I'm going to make for most of that, because it's safer that way.
Option.
And they won't attack you if we start a war. The attacker won't get a bonus of someone helping him. Besides another player.
Wait. No point.
That's what I did with him, because I realized, okay, I don't want him to help me if he attacks. I definitely don't want that. Because I don't want that, that'd be too much. Because he covers half this map in this side. But I did want to do that just in case Elspeth or the AI decided to be a little shitty with me. Also, it gives advantage to whoever the defender is, giving them a chance. How am I losing?
How am I losing
this? What's going on?
Don't tell him I'm happy about this.
I don't see the fight that you're doing, so I don't know. Yeah. The vampires are so stupid. Okay, so vampires and dwarves, they got the most annoying buffs in radio. How are they winning this? They're wounded. Oh yeah. You know what it is? It's because her lady of blood is there. When the Red Queen is present, all vampires fight harder. It's fun. It's a fun but annoying fact. I mean, wouldn't you?
This is great. I love this. I'll serve you right for having two heroes and one lord in an army.
I mean, no, that's fine with the Empire. Usually that works out well. What I do think it is I think that what confuses me more is why do you have an archer instead of just another crossbow? Do they have Graveguard? Is that why? Crypt Ghouls. Oh, they have Blackguards. Okay. So they have the old man's version of Graveguards. Okay, so that's why they're doing okay. But they're still wounded. Like, this is how scary these guards are. I know from personal fact that what Darius is experiencing right now, because I had that problem with Elspeth. You need to manual fight all your battles against the damn vampires with the Empire, because if you lose too much at all, they get this weird creeping strength. And all of his units are definitely elites. There's no basics out here except for the ghouls and the skeleton spears. Like, that's a tier 4, that's a tier 4, that's a tier 4. That's a tier 5. What is that? Oh! 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 Okay, I see what's killing you now. I need to play the vampires. Jesus Christ, Radios. What are these things? The Doomed Legion.
Yeah.
No,
just 16
what?
armor.
The Blood Knights. No, wait, the Blood... do they have Blood Knights?
Their melee attack gets dampened.
Wait, or are you talking about the same thing? You just call them something different. I'm looking at the... They also technically have Adora Disciples, which are also a regiment of renown, but these spear infantry... These are tier 5 spear infantry. What am I looking at?
They get dampened as well. This is great. Charge got the day
You discovered Cathay
They get
Art
charge
now?
reflection. Oh,
By the way, I
Jesus
got the
Christ.
hang of Cathay's Harmony. Their thing under control. Also, using the arrow keys to march is so good with them. Oh yeah, if you, whatever works for you. That's something I have to recommend. Go into your settings and don't do what I do, but whatever feels comfortable for you, whatever your hotkeys you want to make them, you can customize all of that in the settings. So whatever you want to make that for each of the different buttons, and look through the settings and what buttons and squads can do, because there's technically hotkeys to do things you probably don't know as well. Like making a unit completely about face without having to re-click and drag them the opposite way. Things like that. There's also...
These two just get dampened. They get magical attacks now and flaming attacks. Just great.
Yeah. Also, what I want to say is, you better shoot her down. The fact that the AI is being done with her is a golden goose in the wheel right now. Oh, well, that's gonna be inconvenient. Wow! Oh! She may die, but she definitely embarrassed him. Oh, she's gonna try to shoot again. Oh no, what's she doing? She's going in! She's making it harder for them to shoot her. She should have done that to begin with, to be fair. The gunners are trying to kill her. I want to point out, this is why she's the Jane of this game. Look how long it's taking Darius to kill her, even though how overwhelmed the computer just threw himself to death. Imagine if she had units with her. What is happening? She's kicking both their asses. Oh! The other lord, the Cryptite, he's running to the gunners. What is happening right now? God, the vampires are so trolly. Whoa, what did she just do? Shit, she shot them dudes in the back. Actually, she hit her own black card. This is gotta be the greatest battle of all time. Oh. Oh. Shit!
Hilarious.
Oh no! What the fuck is she doing? Now she's just embarrassing these old men. Oh, she's almost dead finally. She's healing too. Oh, they got her. They got her. Yeah, I think Darius has got this. I do think the AI was bullshitting a little bit. Because Darius does have some Averland halberdiers, some flagellants, and of course a ton of good, decent, armored swordsmen. So, yeah, I think most of it was just... Also, it's the heroes. Look at this Wraith unit! All these poor archers! They just... Oh my god! It's Wrath of the Crypt King and his Countess. His ghouls are trying to eat up Darius's archers. The ghosts are coming! The ghosts are coming! Yeah, this is why you manual against the vampires.
Wow.
That priest, that necromancer just got rammed by a bunch of horses. Yeah, he's gonna get killed. No, he's gonna die. He's dead. They are fighting pretty hard. This is the annoying thing about vampires, is that one unit is still holding out. It's the Blackguard, and let me guess, the Doom Legion? Yeah. But the Flagellants are starting to overwhelm. It's this side that's going to win Darius the game, plus his Cav. And his archers. Although, what's happening over here? Oh. Hey James.
Yes?
This seems concerning.
This is... yeah.
Can you see the stuff I draw on the map?
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't see that because my camera was facing the banner.
This is concerning.
Why do you do that? Oh, great! You see if I... Hold on.
Darius, I'm gonna do something for you. I'm gonna do this. Darius, you see this?
Darius, ignore this.
Yeah, at least as long as some of them survive.
Over here, right? You need to go that way. Darius, there's an enemy right here. There's an enemy right here. I'll make it clear. There's an enemy right here. There's an enemy right here.
Oh, yep, the cab's running. This is a good fight, but it's gonna be a close one.
Hey, Darius, there's an enemy right here. There's an enemy right here. There's an enemy right here. Darius,
I think he's noticed.
Get this, and then what you need to do
I think he's noticed.
Get it this way. Get this enemy right here. You see
Here
him?
they go.
Go on, he's right there. Go on, he's right there. He's right there. Right, it's right there.
I should never show James.
You see all this? Yes, him. I found it. You don't need. I just saw the string in its circle. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, he
Yeah.
died. All right, good. All right, James is all right. He's won. They're breaking now. Now they're just gonna disintegrate. Darius pulled this out. Good job, Darius. That's a W. Oh man. Now we're just waiting on these last zombies.
You understand the very play, Darius?
Oh man. It'd be funny that saves the drawings too.
Do you know what? I'm gonna save it.
No, you already ended it. It's too late to save it.
Damn it!
That was great though. Good battle, Darius. That was. They still killed a lot of your men. Look at that. 300. They killed half, essentially. The vampires have just as much tankiness as the dwarves. You saved it? Ah, nice. I forgot to get some Pepsi. I've got to make another phone call. What happened? You didn't lose any units, I don't think. Except for maybe that calf.
No, he barely kept the car because there's a little bit of bar. They just retreated.
Also, where's... Oh, I guess this isn't him.
What?
I forgot to tell you I need some Pepsi, please.
In a minute.
Okay, whenever you
I'm in the
can.
middle of a video.
Okay, well, whenever you can.
Okay.
I love
Bye.
it. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Let me reset chat, make sure chat's not broken. It's been a little minute. When it's like this, I always wonder if chat breaks. Although, it could be just everybody's chilling, which is fine too, but I was always like to make sure. Lately, it's been doing it a lot. What was that meme? Oh, I should have clicked that!
Yes.
So I could have watched it later. It had Malcolm from, okay, it's not? Okay. Malcolm from Jurassic Park. And it just, you know that scene where he's looking at the
Red
T-Rex?
Terriers having a bit of a deal with you.
You know how that scene where he's looking at the T-Rex in the camp where they're all camped out in the river? Well, it showed a bunch of Kermit the Frogs instead invading the I didn't get to look at it. That was on the it was on the cover. God, man, the internet's such a wow. When it does it right and when it's when it's doing something funny, it's good. When it's being an idiot, not so good. How did it go from 189 to 90 right there? Did anyone just see that? It said it was 89 empires left in the board, and then it went down to 90. I guess a beastman must have spawned somewhere. Hey Vlad, where's Vlad? What?
Waiting for Darius.
I like it. He must be on your side. He must have all this good shit over near you. Luckily for me. Care to explain? Also, why was his wife in another army? I do love that the AI doesn't understand it. You're supposed to put them together in the same army to get that buff they're supposed to get together. It's so hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I'm tired.
Vlad's dead. Oh, frick happened?
I have no idea.
Also, you want to know why I can auto-resolve the vampires and you can't? It's because my melee boys break their bones. So it's terrible. Humans ain't good at breaking bones. Yeah, but he probably had shit in those armies. Those weren't tier 4s and tier 5s like that one army. Seems like his best army with his wife was taken by some old raggedy man, which, what does that say? What was that old raggedy man, like, swagger? Apparently, because, like, he tamed the Red Queen? She left Vlad? What the... She's like, you're clearly stronger. We will drink the world's blood! It's like Queen of the Damned style of betraying your main vampire king for some young stud vampire by the name of Lestat. Oh, man. Diedrich von Vulcan. Jürgen Holdorf. Where are you going, Darius? You're bringing the whole force down the bear over there. What's going on over there? I feel like you don't need this many forces. Whatever you're attacking. I barely saw whatever you attacked right there. Clearly it's dead. What? Okay, there's only 2 forces here. But still. I like that Darius is bringing his vampire in his second army to beat up a vampire. I approve. Even though she's also Kislevian.
Yes.
You know what it is, and I wonder if that's the key. I wonder if I need more great swords. I wonder if the great swords are the key to killing the vampires with the humans when you're trying to go gun build. Because Elspeth does have a problem with them pretty early on. Takes her a good minute to dig them out. I either have to overwhelm them with pure numbers and while shooting them, or I have to find a way to kill them more efficiently faster. Maybe, actually. Maybe I should get some great swords, but I don't think I have a high enough building for that.
Yes, you do.
Alright, Darius. You're clearly gonna lose. I like how you just threw poor Gortrick and Gotrick and Felix out in the front like that. I mean, to be fair, as wounded as everything is, they might be able to do this by themselves, but we'll see. You know, Gotrick take on the chariot? Okay. Look how badass that is. The Mortis engine. Gotrick looks hilarious running across the field. Wow, that carriage took 2 direct hits. Oh yeah, it's dead. This is insane.
Come on, Darius, I'm bored. I'm tired.
Wow, they all hit him at the same time.
Yep.
That was a triple team combo. That was like some Dynasty Warriors link up attack. You're like boo, 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 boo. His health went down so fast. Poor Vampire Man. Almost Anno von Garstein. He likes to play Anno.
Why does it tell me about Grimgor Ironhide?
Because it felt like it.
Oh, piercing.
Even bigger disappointment than Manfred. Yeah, poor Manfred. No one even remembers his name, barely. He just sits down there in his new starting spot, just lonely, and no one knows who I am. Stupid Dracula wannabe took my castle. I'm scared. You know that's what his insult form would be.
Why? I'm bored. I want to fight. I want wars.
There are walls everywhere, James. Just gotta look for them.
No peace, just war.
No peace, just war. Wow, you made it there just in time. The irony you've pulled me into. Which I find funny. You did it, you did. You managed to get to this one. Good job. You see, the problem becomes is this is not what I care about. Well, I guess
No,
we
you're right.
we auto-resolving this? Alright.
Darius! Stop fucking about, man.
Did we take no damage? We lost 16 people. That was because my greenskins were standing in the way, I assume.
As one is. As one should.
I'm just gonna take the XP. I like that you gave it... What? Why would you give that to Sterling? Okay, sure. Well, right. Sterling is useful. I'll lose it if I took it. How? He has no armies. At least not that I can see. Squig Farmer. Ah, that's it. I feel like it would be less danger if it was... Okay. Alright, well, good job. We destroyed Waldenhof and put it into pure chaos. This looks like a place from The Witcher right now because of what we've done. It's some neutral town in the middle of monster-infested territory that some gray-haired guy has to defend. This what happens when humans and orcs work together.
Come on. Oh, let me hire mercenaries. No! Let's rush.
Will James go to sleep after this? As Seeley said. He's just wondering, are
I'm
you...
gonna have to because I'm getting up really early.
Oh yeah, James got to get up really early, so yeah. I'll probably be on here though. My throat. Yeah, I'll be on here though for a little while. I don't have to get up early per se in the morning, but I do got to do a lot tomorrow. I'm just gonna do it as soon as I get up. Hopefully some of it won't require as many phone calls as I'm anticipating. Hopefully like 1 or 2 and I'm done. And all of it will be online, the rest of it. Because I think this thing I've got to fill out for the college, it's been so long since I filled it out. I think it takes usually about an hour to 2 hours to fill out. It's a lot of information. I'm going to have to get out all my stuff out of my wallet and stuff in the morning. It's going well. It's a double-edged sword because right now all I'm really trying to worry about doing with them is trying to get this math going, so I can get my math up to snuff again. Because that is my biggest issue right now. My biggest hurdle is that. Everything else is I can learn it probably overnight. To be fair with the way my instincts work and how much I want to do it. But the math, I know with the way my short-term memory works and my learning disability that is in math, I have to pay more attention to it. So it's going to be top priority. I confederated Nordland. What? Why are you saying sorry to James?
Well,
What?
sorry, you have to confess it all. I don't care. Just get on your turn.
What's happening?
I want to war. But
Wow. What math do you need? I could have notes for them when you need them. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure how far I've got to go. I know it's pretty far back. Like, even though I technically can score at a higher grade, I think they only had me, because SGD didn't really require any, they had me at, like, Algebra 1, Algebra 2. Like, basically early college math. Nothing extreme. Well, I will now. But I can guarantee you it's going to be higher than that now. It's going to be probably, I'm assuming up to calculus now, but we'll see. Now, I'll have to start back at Algebra 1, I think, with the way they work. Or test into Algebra 1 or the other, and then take the class from there. That's why I need to talk to an academic counselor and see what my options are. Do I need to do it on my own real quick and speed through it in the next month? Because if that's the case, then I have to, other than our important streams, I basically have to stop streaming altogether.
Yay!
Like, other than streaming with James, when I can, like, when he's available, when I can, and probably Dynasty Warriors, there will be no other streams if that has to happen. Because I will be full engage mode on, well, if I'm going to do this in a month or 2 months to get myself be able to test in to where I need to be,
it was rough.
then I won't have time for much else.
It was rough, Doctor. It was rough.
But I don't care. Like I said, whatever it bloody takes.
Hey, guess what? Was like teleport. Wait, can I actually take this? Let's find out. My name's James and welcome to Jackass.
I hate this draws me. Oh, James, I don't think you can take that. What was the power scale to you?
Oh, I could kill him easily. They
So
have...
it's all Wait. So when you were declaring war, that little balancing scale was all purple or whatever your color is for you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, i.e. 10% of it they try, but...
Why is it so different for the two of us?
Because my bar's active, yours isn't.
Mine is definitely active. Maybe it's just because it's not fully built.
No, that's why as well.
But
Oh,
I don't think that would be that big of a difference. Not that much.
we're gonna... I don't... We'll see.
Well, it's not a will see. I can't fight that according to my scaling. I'll enter in it, but I hope you didn't bite off more than you could chew.
Decisive victory. Right, duck it.
Yeah, for that, but I'm talking about the whole war. We're not talking about an individual battle, James. What was the scale for the declare war screen, not the battle?
I just told you.
Wish you could compare two different factions.
So let's see. He has... That's all tier 1.
So I can give you the notes for those. Well, hold on. So college algebra, I still have
He
my
has
books
one
filled with
tier
all my
4
math
in
up
that.
to Calc 2. Oh, okay. And discrete, so I can give you the notes for
Okay,
those
this
classes.
always
to help
bought
out. I
scary.
mean, yeah, I'm down with that. He said, I'll take any help I can get, so.
I don't know why.
The determination
so
I have
all
for this,
these
like I
hobbies
said, it's
that I
on another
see.
level at this point. Like, I say this a lot, but I can't iterate this enough. Like, my motion towards what I'm trying to do right now is on the level of when the Slayer sees a demon. I'm going to freight train straight through it.
Right, okay. Can I reach him? No, not yet.
I also got notes for Physics 1 with drawings of diagrams, such along with questions. My math notes also have the same of Calc to Calc 2. Disagree, but I'm just starting. So my notes aren't that detailed. That's fine. Like I said, I'm fine with that. Oh, what did I say? Sigmar, come get me. I'm bankrupt. This is because you have so many armies. Although you and I both. If it weren't for how much I make per turn, I'm basically bankrupt every turn. Just because I spend it all, even though I'm making that much. Which is insanity. But now, because of James's Bone Boy thing, I have a distinct feeling I need to build more armies in myself.
This is great.
You better not. I'm hoping what's happening is for some reason, the Savage Orcs, it's like, it could be what James said, it could be that because all his walls are active and at full strength, he's already that strong, and mine are just started and are building up turn by turn to their full 20. They'll be behind the normal 20. So my numbers haven't doubled yet, but still, I feel like, but then again, it does say that I'm not weak to James as well. So maybe that is true. It does say that James is that much stronger than me as well, the same as them. So I do think it is. It's just we're on no-wah mode, but we'll see.
No-wah.
No-wah mode. No-wah.
No-wah. No-wah.
No-wah. No-wah.
Go bad as a no-wah.
Oh no! Don't make me do it, James. Don't make me do it.
Nah, I hope you fucking don't do it.
Oh, well, you can't do it for this one, but don't make me do it. I will do it. I will relive his memory in your face.
Yeah. Well, you do that, I will create something much murderous. Darius, shut up. No one was you.
Pulls out. All I got one thing to say to you, James.
Passive trader? I know.
Is so,
You don't think I know, but I know.
God, I still think that was my best episode on this channel. The funniest thing I've ever done on this channel. At least
It
as
was
far as
just-
gaming. It was just so stupid. It worked so well. I think what made it all the better is how well it worked. The Jedi were like, no, Vader has returned. We must save him.
You were walking around. I want to point out, he was walking around. For those who haven't seen it yet. Just not killing anyone. And the enemy was like, yeah, it's
Well, I
fine.
wasn't killing
And
the
then-
Jedi, and then I was like, no, you must stop fighting. And I kept force pushing James as Darth Maul every time he tried to kill one of the Jedi.
I eventually did. I actually not killing like nearly the entire team.
I was the one thing. I kept trying to stop James. I kept pushing him all the way. One time I did kill James. I was pushing him off the map. Because he
Oh,
was
yeah.
too close to the edge when I did it.
So we got pacifist Vader murdering Maul.
Oh, this is such a dumb...
You're so dumb, but was so amazing.
Oh, man.
I don't know why the boss power on him is so. Do you know what the worst thing is? Do you know how? I don't know why he's so weak.
That battle became literally like that battle from when the Sith and the Jedi first fought each other. Because so many sides changed so quickly in that battle.
Would you like to know what the strongest unit
Did
is?
the mods
The
work for you or
strongest-
not?
It's the amount.
You talking about for the thing that with Darius and the guns and all that? You talking about that? And it did, but it wasn't strong enough. So I'm just gonna end up being Elspeth. Can we see? Actually, we can't see her anymore until Darius brings her back out of the shadows wherever he has her. She used to be down here, but he's confederated her already. But if you're talking about that, then yeah, sadly the mod wasn't strong enough. What I was gonna do, I was gonna make orcs. I was gonna turn orcs into their gun selves, more gun-based selves. But sadly, it wasn't strong enough. What's funny is the tanks were strong enough to not die against the World War I tanks, but they also couldn't kill the World War I tanks either. There was just an infinite battle. Neither could hurt the other. I'm like, well, this is pointless. It's good. It wins in the fact that it's even, but it fails in the fact that the infantry aren't even. The infantry is where he'd win, completely. Wait, there's one more. Well, I did make 90% of them. Why do I need 10 armies? Wait, I missed some. 13. Wait, there's one more. 14. If the orc mod doesn't update in time. I mean, if the orc mod updates, maybe it'll be stronger. Maybe it's because it's in beta mode they're weaker. I don't know. I would actually have to see if the dwarf one is stronger. If that one can kill them, then technically it just means that the orc one is just not finished yet. And they're just showing off the models. That's basically a showcase beta, is what that's called. Since modders can't
Yeah, and it's your turn out
do
though.
trailers. Oh, it is. Why did he say something? Till just now.
I mean, I just did, but
Yeah,
alright.
before it. Yeah. How long has it been my turn?
Would you like me to answer it honestly or lie to you?
I'm gonna say honestly.
It's obviously been your turn for a minute, because you haven't done that for a minute.
Alright, well, your fault. Neither of you said me.
I just said...
Your fault. There's another vampire army gathered. Wow! Why is all of Vlad's good units not with him? This dude has 3 units of Blackguard halberds. It's a nightmare. Whoa! Ooh. Ew, 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 ew. And an Aberdarash Disciple Greatsword and Blackguard Greatswords and yikes. And that's a 13 stack. Can't wait to see the terribleness of what's going to be next. That's going to put in there. That's going to be a siege and a half. Then we do Stunties versus WoW versus Chaos Stunties. Yes.
No.
Oh, you see that too. I do see that. Even I'm like, yeah, but wait till my WoW is at full strength before I even touch that. That's nightmare fuel. It did. So,
Your fault.
I now have found out the 2 strongest factions in Radios with the changes. Dwarves, regular dwarves, and freaking vamps. The vamps are so much better with the resurrection skill. And you know what it is? Oh, I know what it is. Oh, didn't Radios update? Remember when we used to play Radios? What we used to talk about, Darius, and I talked about this with you too, James, with the vampires, that all they used to resurrect was just shit. They just, because once they were broken, they didn't know how to use the resurrection system properly. They apparently know how to use it now. Ah, yeah, ooh. That explains why they're holding in this corner so hard. Nightmare fuel. Ow. And it's only that. I'm wiping out the regular skeleton stuff. That stuff isn't bothering me. We need them to attack us.
Yeah, because your wires have a build up fully, you're at 8, and my wires at like a 20 stack. Which makes sense.
It's getting there. I'm not attacking that 13 those vampires have until it's a 20 stack though.
Yeah, but I don't have a 40 stack.
Yeah, trust me, I don't think you understand. The vampires are super overpowered. Because once they get those really tier 5 and tier 4 units, that's when they actually become flatlining. They become actually one of the strongest factions on the board. Trust me, even that 40 stack may have a hard time fighting that 13. It'd win, but you take a lot of
If the
casualties.
WoW units die, that's happy with me.
No, it'd be more than multiple. You'd probably lose half your WoW. To a 13
That's fine with
stack.
me,
It's
3
insane.
units.
That's not fine. You can't get that back once the WoW units die. They get stuck at that number for the rest of the WoW. That's not fine.
It's fine.
Let's see. Do you think I'm ready or not? Since I'm now fighting battles with 20 stacks and such, I still haven't gotten tier 5, but I'm researching. Yeah, I think you've gotten enough to where the rest is learned through trial by fire. Let's put it that way. So it means you're ready for the rats. And all of what they bring.
Huh?
I'm telling Seeley he was ready for the rats. Cause he's got all the basics down, he's got that. He's ready. And see, I'm willing to hire orc mercenaries. I mean, at this point, I would love some guns. It turns out we just make peace and kill James.
Yes. Although I can knock down these gates faster than the AI can, but hey.
That's not the point. If he gives me guns, I win. Because you can't get black orcs. That's my Savage Orc War Boss. That's right. We need to give him. Can we recruit our savages yet? We can. It's time to give him his savages.
Oh, but he's in forced march today, but he'd be able to.
Is there
Wait, hold on.
savage spears?
Don't you like each other? No, you don't. You hate each other. So why the hell would they hate? Okay, so.
Right there.
Okay, so. I want to point out.
Yeah, look how little that is. Our current spearman is worse than this one. Our current spearman is very bad
How is
compared to that. So I see.
Kill this guy.
So
Gorm's
let's
dead.
do these only by 2. That's fine. Let's do these 2 by 2. No more than that. Because we don't want to overstretch ourselves. And what it most likely is because this is the benefit of you always want to build to whatever your commander's specialties are. Because they get the biggest buffs and will technically still be the better units as they go higher tiers for those versions. So my same Orc Boy Spear unit is actually weaker than these Savage Orc Boy Spears with this Savage commander in charge. Just like how James plays if you're watching his stream. That's all of what Warzag is. That's all he has. Even his other commanders. James just only does Savage Greyskins. And so... Whereas I'm a mixture. I like to have a little bit of everything with my orcs. This is why I play either Grimgore, Gorbad, or when I want to go full specialty, then I play Skarsnik because I'm a goblin boy. Me loves me some gobos. Gobos are fantastic. Okay. I don't know if we should probably wait for this wall to build up one more time before we take this on the mountain. Yeah, we've got shitty wall units right now. And that's because I haven't got a chance to really upgrade that either. We've been held back this game. I find that funny. Skarsnik's getting all the orc boys in his wall, and Gorbad's getting all the goblins. Okay? Logic. That's what logic looks like, Jet. Absolute logic. Alright, let's raid the dwarves while we wait for a while to build up. Because we only have to take one place since James is taking part of my mountain from me. And James is getting the better one.
What I don't I got what I have to do.
So do I. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think this is? Okay, I'm going to recruit some more for you. Egg Hunter. And then we want 2 Broken Tooths. Another Halberd. Do I want any great weapons? We've got tons of armor piercing, right? Yeah, these are armor piercing. This is armor piercing. That's not, but... I think what we want instead. That's awesome. Also, I love that Radios adds Night Goblin Wolf Riders. So now the Night Goblins also benefit as Cav and get Skarsnik's buff on the Cav too. That's nasty. Alright, 2 Orc Boys, Orc War Boys. Some Orc Arrow Boys. Do 3 of them. And he'll be up to 16. Let's repair these. I'm gonna... Wait, why can't... Oh, I don't have the money. Yeah, we'll leave that because it'll replenish us when it gets repaired. Alright, ending turn. Let's see if the Vamps make a move on me.
Oh, Darius is dealing with Abaddon.
That's Arball, you mean.
Oh. Whatever it is.
Hey, wow, me and Arball are half and half. By
could
that,
kill
by
him.
that face I'm taking it, it's not a good response. Who said anything about rats? The rats are what you need to learn. But we are ready to do that now if when that time comes. Oh, I tried to press it while I was loading. Oh, that might break the steam. No. Scrag, what's up, bro? What's up, President Scrag? He wants me to join the war against the Wood Elves. What? I mean, to be fair, there's not much of them left. They only own this, or at least this faction specifically, anyways. They own that, and they own that. Sadly, the rest of it is pirates and dwarves somehow. You know what I accept. Time to start mini wars.
Quick, that's been a right.
Mini wars.
So Quick declared war on me. Did fuck all to me. Now I just wanted peace. Right, sure. I'll take the 3,000 gold. Close victory. Okay. This is stupid. Borzag is dumb. I want to point out, I just have Borzag's army and the War army, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've killed. Oh, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 armies with his 2.
The elves deserve their treatment if they're anything like
And those are the
Farseer.
followers of the Gesh. He's attacked me all. The motherfucker's still standing. Are you kidding me? I didn't lose. Most of my units are not even half dead. I just got 10 grand out of that. For fuck. Oh, that's great. I want to point out, he attacked one army and lost. And he's lost his tier 4 units, I think. Oh my god, that is brilliant. Borzak just stood there and went, yeah, you ain't more bone boys than that, my friend.
Some of the names of the orcs are just hilarious.
Right.
Nah, so we're agreement, we jump tempo off?
While you do that, I'm off for a piss. I need to be right back.
Wow, okay, that's fine. Wow, look, Sterling's getting ballsy. They are trying... Is Sterling trying to take tempo off? Question mark? I'm a bit confused. Oh! There is a flat army, though. Oh, he finally got some good stuff. Wow, oof. Yeesh. There's no range in here, though. Like, none. And what's funny is that's what was killing Elspeth. The melees are scary, but to an orc it's less so than it is the Empire. I hear Elspeth, there she is. Speaking of which, she attacked Fort Opelstein. I think she's just giving it to Sterling. Oh, I got they're coming out of the woodwork magically. I mean, you look like you might have enough to take Templehof yourself. You wouldn't need Arwa's help. But the crown? What crown? Is the crown somewhere? Is it over here? Where? Does he have the crown? How do you know? No. See the green? Green? There's a lot of teal and green. You talking about in the forest or on the city?
Pick up the pace. Exceptional.
Yeah, see, Drakenhof has all the range in it. Should I do this? Huh? I don't... You talking about attacking? I don't see what you're doing. You mean attack? I don't see what you're doing. Should I do this? I don't know. Fuck it, do go steal this crown. Fuck it, do go steal the... What? Steal this crown from me. What crown? What the frick? You took the crown?
Command here.
How do you realize oh, it's right there? Oh! Damage per second to just people around him.
Ah, I'm back. What I miss?
That's interesting.
What I miss?
Darius
What I
has,
miss?
Darius has claimed the crown.
Which crown?
The
The
crown,
Nemesis.
the crown of Nemesis. And now he has got.
What does he want? A cookie?
Now he's way stronger, or at least that one army is. Okay, well, that's a bit inconvenient. Tis a tad inconvenience. Inconvenience. Inconvenience? Inconvenience. Inconvenience!
Sigma compels us.
Come on, Darius.
Let us move.
Come on, Darius.
My orders are to move. We march! Step to it!
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that is...
What was that phone call off now?
If I change the filter in my zero water, I drink a lot more.
Yeah, I just changed mine about 2 weeks ago because it had that terrible funky. I don't know what it was.
I have a lot to manage. Yes.
Da da da. Right, so yeah, so we're besieged. Okay, well. Very good. Very fucking good. Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
This is to speed up the series, huh? Speed what up? Other than one of your guys' attrition.
Gotta kill Franz. You gotta kill yourself?
Gotta kill Franz and take the crown from me. Oh, okay.
Can I attack with Warzag now? Close victory. Or just, what can I like this strike?
We'll have the big ass battle and then have the
That makes no difference.
It'll be a 4v,
I still lost no one.
Yeah, 4v4.
So yeah, everything's
so-
going very hard, not.
Yes.
I haven't lost a single unit with Warzag.
What? Oh, well, that's good.
Ain't it great?
Good. Well, while you're busy bullying both people, I'm gonna try to succeed at our goal for the campaign.
Decisive.
I feel like this is what it would actually be like to be in a wall with Warzak. He'd be off doing who knows what, while the other main orc is doing the actual goal of the wall.
Pretty much. Why are you here?
Alrighty, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, girl.
Alright, have a good one.
You too.
Alright, bye.
Rather.
Not a resolve. No point in fighting that. There's done. Goodbye, dwarves. Good try. Dumbasses. Oh wow. I wanted to turn my fan on. I got distracted, damn it. It's hot in here. Hey, can you turn my fan on? Good, she's nearby. Thank you.
Upgrade.
What else?
Upgrade, people.
I like that that's
Upgrade.
what Farseer, because the first thing she comes out and says to tell Silly what the what else are. What else get that door, Silly?
Yo, don't tell me what else are.
They're sneaky little bastards.
You like them.
No, that's the dark elves. I don't like wood elves. Wood elves are creepy.
I don't believe you like them.
It's still day one, but hey.
I appreciate Warzag. The fact he's unable to be.
I think the high elves are winning, so I'm happy. Are they? I can't tell. We're not on that side of the world right now, so who knows? Only Darius might know that on his end.
Plus, no one would care if they actually were winning.
All Tyrion? Okay, so he's definitely winning. Means he has the whole island. Means he's killed Nakari, he's united the elves, probably bullying dear old Papa Dark Elf and his strange mother. And Hellebron's just yelling in the sidelines.
No.
That's why we need a new
I
Slanesh.
could always spent points in the wrong tree and that,
to go
but
up there
hey.
and mix it up. Nakari's just not enough. We need a Dark Elf Slanesh commander. Like a Slanesh demon, but he's uses Dark Elves as his mainline front, like whatever. I know there's one over there. I keep forgetting his name. I want him in here.
I'm sick of it.
On the right side. Oh, okay. So he doesn't have left side? Good. Other side is. Don't tell me it's Pirate Boy. Sometimes it is. Other side is. So the Dark Elves did take half. Ah, so they're sharing. Good for them.
Right, everything's being building damage. Yep, let's get rid of
See, it's a
that.
great time for that. It's a great time for that Slanesh Lord to show up. Oh man, alright. Hey look. The Nemesis Crown Visions of the Empire. What you mean? Of course it lies near the Empire. Franz has it. The frick? Does the game not know you have it yet? Oh no, there it is. It took a second. Nemesis Crown changes heads. Not hands, heads. The bearer of the Nemesis Crown has succumbed to the wounds of battle, and now the ancient artifact rests upon a new brow. Our malevolent power lies defeated. Another far more dangerous one, Emperor Karl Franz of Reichland, arises to take its place. Fatter pigs, technology research. Good timing. We've got fatter pigs. Everything good. You think that if you had a savage orc leader, your WoW would have more savage orcs in it. Hey. It does depend on territory from what I remember, and that does determine certain things. But, hey, you know. Don't blame me, blame the game. Alright. Before I lose my absolute shit. Are you better? Once again, technically yes. Not by much. That one's not as big a difference, but he doesn't have all of his bonuses yet either, though. They will be way better soon. I'm trying to think, do I just partially change this out for Savage Orcs, or do I go full bore with this guy, since he's our one Savage Orc leader? Yeah. What else can we change out? Can we change out? We don't want to change. Actually, you know what we shouldn't have changed out? What we should do is change 2 of these to broken tubes, and then change that to a Savage Orc Boy. Okay, let's do that. So that. Do I have enough money? I do. I make a lot now. We'll have to do their scrap upgrades again, sadly, but this will give us the armor piercing we need against the Blackguard. That. And then, how much money I got left? A lot, but I've already used up all the global. Let me see what Darius sent. And I'll finish my turn. Actually, I'll finish my turn, then look at it. Oh, I see. So that's ironic. So the vampires also took Zuffbar and Oakenhammer. So they actually took out the dwarves that were up here. So he's actually building an army back here in disguise. Smart vampire. Clever vamp. Quick loading. Clubbing's just for the trolls. We need to start going down this way. So let's just grab the stuff at the bottom. Excuse me. How's your wall looking, big guy? I think you've got enough. I think we've got enough to start this fight over here. In circle.
Huh?
I'm attacking my next target. What? Skarsnik sounds like me sometimes. What?
Nice one, I thought you won.
You said yay. You were correct. I can see you won yours as well.
Yeah, it only took and it took half as less.
I'm gonna get a basic infantry building here just to be able to rebuild it.
I want to point out I've won that with just goblins and orcs. You won it with what? All this. Probably mine is so more successful.
I'm pretty sure I'm stronger. You just have more.
That's the point of a grease, is to outnumber your
not always. Some walls are better when they're just bigger. And bigger don't mean necessarily more orcs. It just means
no
bigger
orc
orcs.
ever, apart from
Like
Grimdark.
literally bigger orcs. No, technically, even though he does have one of the biggest walls in the galaxy, technically, Gaskell, biggest orcs you've ever seen. Besides himself, who is ridiculous.
Oh, I never. Oh, well, this is gonna die. Oh. I never fixed my tower up, so it never got this port. Oh, well. How much is that? That must be at least over 1,000. I'm barely making. What is that? I'm making 150 with that. Yeah, that's not gonna survive just on that alone. Now that's upgraded.
Plus, you gotta understand, I also don't have black orcs yet, and that's how I'm doing it all without that. Wait, hold on. If that was the case, how did Grimgor and the black orcs conquer so many savage orcs after escaping the Chaos Wars? That's what I'm saying. Like, number don't mean better. If the orc is generally twice the size and stronger and can kill 1,000 orcs with just one, that's still a better orc. like that is the perfect example of that. Plus, as hard as hitting as savage orcs are, you know what they don't have? Armor. So, you know, there's some, at least in lore-wise, there is some truth why the orcs ended up graduating away from savagery a little bit more. Alright, so they've done their thing. You've got to wait on your friend next door to finish his recruiting. Let's build some stuff up. God, I've got so much money. Me and Darius are in the same boat now. Like, we have so much shit to do. I'll have to wait for that to be down there, so we'll put that there. Okay. Oh yeah, Azul. You're already tier 3. Oh, I don't have the money in. I'd have to wait till next turn. More money is more important right now. Let's go take care of damaged buildings. And turn. I want to wait till the wall gets at least close to the 20 before I go for Castle Drakenhof, because he's recruiting an army back there. If I can get close enough, I need to hit him, technically. If I can get, because he's in forced march, and if he doesn't move this turn, which he probably will, I'm assuming into Castle Drakenhof, which is fine by me as well. Fight these bum boys all at once.
I'm falling asleep over here.
What's happening, Darius?
At the cave. No! We can't say that word on stream. No, I'm not gonna show it.
Yeah, what? I'm trying to. I saw part. I'm trying to figure out who he's referencing. I assume he's talking about.
So I'm gonna say. So
So I assume he's talking about Aziel.
I was gonna go. I've got to keep in mind that I'm tired. My filter shut. My brain's trying to go.
Yeah, no.
No. You have any filter?
He's talking about Aziel. I figured because Aziel has a trust me. Everyone knows his reputation. He's a terrible piece of shit. He's the worst of all Slaaneshes.
I'm gonna lose.
I hate him.
I'll tell you.
You're gonna lose what? You better not be losing to the Bone Boys down there.
It's not that.
As I'm like over here fighting against the vampires with the Empire at the moment. Look how many Empire people are here. So Sterling's here. Valmir of what faction is this again? I forget the bull. Oslin's here. And of course Darius is here with all of his units. This is overkill as shit. I don't think you need this many to take out Castle Tempelhof, Darius.
Yeah.
I summoned the electric counts, clearly.
You summoned more than that.
I'm still happy because both my favorite elves are winning. That's good. More than I can say for Sealy in his future. What? The frick? Are you? Oh, you're going up near Volbia von Rokov. Rokov.
All for the Empire. I foresee great suffering.
Darius, chill out.
I grow closer
Wow.
to
You brought all that in just for Elspeth to do it by herself. Gotta love them snipers, man. This is why it takes so long to get them, but when you get them, can you smell the gunpowder?
They will obey.
Wall battles are just make me laugh.
Varina's blessing.
Sir, what are you doing over here? Why don't you bring those guns over here? We'll steal them and turn them into orc guns. Then the Daka will begin. It will be born this day. I just wish that mob was stronger. Also, I want to find this funny. Elspeth is the first one to learn that killing orcs is easy as saying the word Daka a bunch of times to one.
To strengthen the Empire.
No, yeah.
Be funny if she maybe she has some lord named Daka. Says his name wrong.
Ah, Dakar, my loyal servant.
No, it says
Dakar.
well, no,
Oh,
she's like, no,
Daka.
no. Think about it, she's in trouble. Daka. But she says it wrong one day
You
in
all
panic.
start panic
No,
attack going,
no,
what?
no,
What?
no, no. She says it wrong one day in a panic and goes, Daka, Daka. We're like, what is that? Oh God.
Can you win against that? I don't think you can. I don't know if you can win against this settlement. I take it back, you can, so you could probably kill that. Because the settlement on this, it would be shit, right? Oh yeah, 100%.
The
So you
settlement
can
ain't
easily,
shit.
besides 2 units, I reckon he could win that. Wait, I can still do this.
Is that Boris? Where'd Boris come from? The frick? Boris, where did you pop out of nowhere? Did you do that, Darius? He's also a Trishning. I just want to point out he's a Trishning. You put Boris in the middle of a swamp.
Cindy, no,
Oh,
you did this.
holy shit. They always attrition. Oh, okay. That's still funny though.
Put them in
Poor
the
Boris.
stand, you daft.
He can't
Okay.
control that. That's
Yeah.
not. That's neutral. When you do that as Carl, that's the elector count system way of sending like random stacks of 15s and 20s and all that to keep the other elector counts from dying to
Oh.
certain like things and shit.
Yeah, after this.
Wow, I can
after
see
this,
all of Darius's now. Darius is all the way over in Paravon. I
I
will
don't
say
know
you are
why.
bigger than me overall, Darius. You probably do have more armies than I do. I won't even lie there. But the problem with it is I may have less, but once the while the war is on, I have a lot more.
So what
Because
you're
that
saying
number
is,
doubles all of a sudden. 8 becomes all of
Yeah.
a sudden 16.
I say, one more after next turn, so not this one, next one I need to get off. Because I'm gonna
Most
have
are in
about.
the north. That makes sense. You said you gotta get. Oh, right, you gotta get up. Wow.
Oh,
That's
after
early.
next turn, so we can do this turn and another one.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's about half an hour-ish, so it gives
That's
me.
fine. If see,
Then we'll be going for about 2.5 hours, so makes it a
The-
fairly decent one.
yeah. That's fine. I'll, by
Because
the way,
I have to get up in. Is that 6.5 hours? No, 7.5 hours.
Mm.
roughly.
that's fine. But, yeah. And for everyone watching and all that, I'll be on here in Discord chat, voice chat, probably for a good while because it's only 8:35 where I'm at, and I don't have to get up
Shit,
early
hold on.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
What? You okay over there?
No, I
Okay.
stretched a bit too hard a bit. I
But,
hit my chest. There's something with my arse.
well, James blows him his chest.
So I want to
Um,
point out, blew myself up without even trying.
and see, you really are Z.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how it happened. I was just stretching and a bit, but shit, my arse. Okay,
I don't know how it happened, Thomas. I just shattered into a million shards of glass. What the hell?
Everyone's like, "How the hell have you done that?" I'm like, "I don't know." Send out. I need to take the car key off this chain. Not that. Not the bottle opener.
I forgot. Oh, yeah. Back to what I was saying. I will be on Discord voice chat after the stream, chilling, just playing some more Warhammer. I'm gonna play this for a little while and see if anyone wants to join up. If no one joins up, I'm gonna try to restart my Elspeth playthrough. Not with my World War I units. I'm trying to get good with her in Radios first, where it's harder.
Oh no!
And I can't cheat the AI completely. That way, it comes down to tactics learning. I need to learn to move my normal gunner units that are in the Radios game against units that can actually kill them pretty easily. So I learn tactics better. So it'll make me better when we do gun v gun. So I'm not just sitting there stationary, just building defenses and being a stagnant bitch.
So sorry. Sorry,
I'm
actually.
losing my mind, I'm hyper, but I'm also tired.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
If I confederate these counts,
Oh,
my
I
economy
wish
will
I
die.
got
It
enslaved
probably
because
will.
it's killing me.
You should have slept.
I did.
Clearly not.
I could have killed myself if I tried. Oh, fuck, I couldn't stand up if I tried. I'm losing my mind. Right, Warzag. Defeat 2 armies by yourself. Technically.
Well, you're not by yourself.
Decisive, that's fine with me.
I mean, you weren't by yourself. You had a WA. So I don't know. I call BS.
Just because you don't like it when Warzag cheats his way through, doesn't mean to say that it's not cheating.
I wish I could see what these have. You have killed. Did you kill the main leader yet, or you just killed?
I killed 4 of his armies, Arnold.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. You probably might not even seen him yet. The Bone Boys are infinite production. Until you take all these settlements, they can just come out of nowhere and attack you.
Well, good job.
They're
of
like
it.
the vampires.
I'm slowly ripping through the sand.
James, this is gonna control that entire bottom half of the Badlands.
Here comes my other army.
This makes me wish I had just postponed my plan and killed the Chaos Dwarves. And then that way I'd have my own stretch of land behind me. I have a pretty good amount, to be fair, and the positioning of where the mountain settlements are, they're very hard to get to, so realistically,
Here's the lot of.
it's one of those situations where,
Clan Wars?
yeah,
Why did you say that about peace with it?
Because you made peace, remember? He's declared war on you, then you peaced out with him.
I thought that was someone else. Oh well.
Those are probably both him. He might have killed Thretch. Because there's another one down the hill. And up into that little crevice area. That's where Thretch, the trapper.
That's what you
started.
want to see. Finally. Yeah, look, guess what? He's
So.
still.
Yeah. Key stone. I have an idea to make James go insane.
Too
Roger,
late, I'm
how
already
many
insane.
armies do you see? Currently, next to my 2 orc armies are 3. Because orc vision is shit. When it comes to the map. They are kind of dumb, so they're slightly blind. Well, no, excuse me, 4. I forgot about Elspeth standing in front of me. So 4. It's just yours. I'm not including elector counts. Including them would be 8. Empire in total? Let me zoom out.
No one cares.
Actually, I can't really, because I don't have any vision into your empire anywhere deeper than certain places on the edges. I actually don't see any others than the ones that are near me right now. That's why I said I assume you do have a pretty large, substantial force. Meaning, like, I'm gonna guess at least 6 to 7, maybe more than I do, because the money you're probably making.
You're a spellcaster, so we'll get you that, we'll get you that.
But the issue becomes less about that versus the fact that I can infinitely produce because of how much money I'm already making still, versus if all these die one turn, I can replace an entire, like, almost, if I had enough local garrison upgrades, I could probably field 2 full armies in one turn. And I'd still have money to do more, but I just wouldn't have the
I can!
turn space, meaning I'd run out of little requisition blocks.
Wow, I can make something
Vampire
unbreakable.
Crusade Force, including the counts. Oh, including the counts, that would be 8. Unless there's one down
Mash
here.
is
Hold
by
on.
my
No,
mash
yeah,
is
okay.
great.
Yeah, there's
Aim
8,
is great.
including Boris. Unless you're gonna talk, unless for some reason you're friends with those beastmen, then 8. The others are probably in the fog of war if there is any nearby. There's 4 of yours that I can see, and 3 Sterling and 1 Hoslin. I want these armies to die. There's too many of them. Well, good luck with that. We're not exactly fighting anything to kill that many units. You need to go fight Archaon. Or the Chaos Dwarves. You want to lose that many units. $12? So you must have some in the Fog of War that I can't see. That's another 4 I must not be able to see.
Nice. Why can't I do that? I have to repair it. You are an ass.
Oof. You did break
Okay,
it.
Warzak has 2 skill points. Oh no! What did I do? Anyways. Warzak is now 38.
Fantastic.
I have 1 skill point with Warg. What the fuck are you meant to do? You did nothing that fight. Ravager. Raider. Okay, yep, and now let's see. Get Ravager.
All you play 40k Chaos Dwarves and make James go insane.
But already I'm insane.
So we all play Chaos Dwarves is what you're saying? That would be hilarious. I don't own them
Oh
though
shit,
right
I
now.
forgot. Okay. It's time to turn some of these units gold.
What are you doing? What do you
Oh,
mean?
maxing out some of my units in Warzak's army.
You mean like scrap maxing? Like you got all their scrap upgrades?
Yeah, I had 700 and now I've gone down to 69. Don't you hate how cheap the AI can be?
I mean, the vampires seem to know what they're doing most of the time, or at least Vlad does.
See, the vampires are smart. The vampires smart. What? Yeah, I've lost the ability to speak. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just got. Yes, secret. Oh yeah, shut up. Can I make any special buildings? Save me no. Screw you. Yeah. Yeah. Outpost available. Right.
If I'm able to get them anytime soon, we can try that out one day just for fun. I don't know if we should make that a whole
More
series,
damage.
but
I have to repair that. Oh no, I can upgrade that. Oh, okay. Outpost. Oh, these outposts of it. What the hell are all these? Yeah, construct outposts.
big yawn. Me tired.
Tired. We have a better plan when the orcs update. There you go, that's you got good
that
news.
one will be fun. Good. Good for them. They finally died. It's my turn. Oh no! Alright, we got 14 out of 20. It has a big one in it. Okay, that's okay, I guess. It's just cannon fodder. If we have to melee it, if we have to manual it, I need to send them in first. Should I swap out for some more savages before we go? Oh yeah, I didn't get my savage orc arrow boys, but he's gonna recruit some more. If I don't, he's up to 15. I don't know what else he got. I will play that mod after this. Nice. Let's just go for it. Go Turk! Ooh, a Valiant with just this one war on army. You know what that means this is about to be. It means Vlad's about to get rolled. Wait for me. Let me join in. You want to join in?
No.
How would I do? I'd have to wait till your turn. I wonder, I think the siege equipment builds on your turn because the turn will cycle over. We could try that. See if that goes well. Just leave that at all. They're gold scrap anyways, so. Oh, before we do in my turn, let me go ahead and get this. These things need to regenerate faster. And we need to give our Savage Orcs some upgrades. There we go. Get some nasty upgrades in there. Alright. Alright, since we're gonna do that then I'll let that be, and I'm gonna build all my else stuff up. I'm gonna get walls there. Let's get this upgraded here as well. I want several versions of those. That's cool. We should put our engineering up here. We can't afford it, can we? Yeah, I'm gonna wait then. Skip end. Alright. Darius will initiate the battle unless Vlad jumps me. Which I doubt he'll
That
do.
sounds good.
Well, I doubt he'll do that because it means he has to fight all those orcs in open battle. And I'm pretty sure the walls are the only thing keeping him safe. Nurgle, what? Wait, what about Nurgle?
He owns the electric out.
That'd be funny if he came out of nowhere. That'd be the ultimate Q. Corn, Slanesh, now Nurgle wants me dead. I mean, you are the emperor of the empire. You are Karl Franz. All the demon lords hate you. I'm surprised Zeech hasn't jumped in there. He's probably just not interested because it's just boring to him. So he's just like, let them do what they want. But the other three are like, frick you! Damn, James has bullied the... Okay, to show you the differences changed, not only because my wall's built up, James is bullied. Oh, he pushed me. Oh, sorry, Darius, I guess you're gonna have to miss out. Vlad has decided he wants to die. So... I don't have time because James has got his thing tonight. I'm not gonna manual this. I could, but... I'll save that for real battles. We're getting close to the the player versus player battle. Me and Darius. Probably by next episode or definitely the episode after that if not. We're definitely getting close. So I'm just gonna auto this and say goodbye to these stupid fang hits. Nice. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that I just got from Dragonhof for taking it. And it's gonna give me another. That's a lot of money. You know that moment when you sack a castle so big you get 30,000 in one turn?
Yep.
Woo! 25,000.
So after this turn, we have to end it. I'm dropping everything. So,
Oh, and there goes the vampiric corruption in one turn. Look at that, Darius. Castle Drakenhof and Eschen are now starting to look normal already because the orkiness is setting in instead of the vampiric infection. Well, I wonder how that looks. I wonder what it would be like to be Vlad and see your castle is now occupied by a bunch of giant green monsters. Like, what does this do to the mind? Oh wait, it's not my turn. I'm an idiot.
The man must contemplate
You going for Schwarzhofen there, Darius? Is that where you're headed?
Yeah.
It looks like it, or you could go up to, or you'd be heading up there. Either one way.
I see no other option.
Somehow Theodric is still attritioning.
This will bolster the nation.
So is Jurgen. Oh no, he's not really that much stronger than me, Sealy. You gotta understand, the way the orcs fight, it's not about that he has more armies. It's about the fact that as long as I don't lose my main army, which is the biggest crump of them all, I did that on purpose. The Green Tide can kind of keep hitting him pretty hard. Because the way the orcs work is they can produce a whole army in almost one turn. Kind of like the rats. And if there's a wall going on, or if there's a wall ready to go, that army turns into two armies. Like right now, if he were to turn on me right now, he probably would win this battle. But I do a lot of damage. And then want to point out, I live right here. I made sure before. Like I said, I play greenskins a lot, Sealy, trust me. Tell Sealy I can't bring everyone to fight Ardnot because chaos to the Minorf. Yeah, there's that too. Darius is not just fighting me. He's fighting Nurgle, Slanesh, and Khorne. And various other random people who hate Franz.
Yeah.
I only took one of the needles out of his foot because I wanted Drakenhof for myself. Plus something else. So that got rid of Vlad. Vlad's dead now, so he'll never be a problem to Darius. But now I live where that was. This gives me as Darius would put it in our future playthrough, this gives me an FOB on his front lines. That orcs can just keep spilling from.
But they are good at stealing. I'll give them that.
Not stealing, spilling. Like, just every couple months, just whoa! All this right here is literally all I can spare. Yeah, and I can hurt this with. And this thing, since I have a war going on, this is actually 4 armies right here, Sealy. It may only look like 2, but this is 4. If he hits this, even with them wounded, the fact that we get the castle walls, oh, I'm going to do a lot of hurt to him before he leaves that battle and wins it. So much so that if I popped up another one quickly, I could keep slowly trickling it in, and he'd have to keep fighting that front and dipping his funds this way to an infinite trickle of death. And if he's fighting other fronts, that stretches his money really thin. That's what makes the Empire hard, to be fair. They are one of the harder factions to play, no matter which one you're playing. Just because of when Franz is
Come on.
Franz is the hardest, but each one, I think Gelt is the only one who's exempt to this rule because his whole thing is to get back to the Empire. So you get a little bit of leeway in the beginning of the game.
Stop talking and keep on doing your turn.
What? He's not talking? He's telling you can't manage quickly. He's a lot of stuff. He's got a lot to deal with. He's fighting north, south, east, west. The space, things from space turn into here. That would be... God, that would be so cruel. Darius is putting up a hell of a fight. Has all these units. He's fending me off. Fending Chaos off. Or all the Chaos Lords off. Then there's just all of a sudden these space aliens come out of nowhere. By the way, when I'm defending the Bastion, Why does the AI either attack or attrition? Mostly just attrition around turn 23. Just leave when it realizes it would have taken on. Okay, here's a tip for you. If the AI attacks you and does not attack you in one turn in a siege, this means it can't win easily. This means if you push it, and by the way, you can do this. I don't know if you knew this. If you click on your settlement and you click on the army that's sieging you, you can actually attack that army with your settlement army and engage it outside the walls. This means that the AI army, this is how you kind of play the game a little bit and kind of cheese the AI. This means the AI army doesn't have quite enough of what it thinks it is to take you. So it's trying to burn your health down. At least enough to win the battle. Because that will make a difference. Because it's not necessarily it has to wait the 112 turns. Every turn you're going to take HP damage inside while you're attritioning. So it weakens your settlement's garrison and ability to defend. So this means you want to push that immediately if they're being hesitant like that. And if it's still valiant, then back off and just wait for them to either give up or try to push the walls with siege. You'll still win either way, most likely. I've never seen the AI actually wait you out to starve you completely. I don't think it knows how to do that. Want to know how bad it was? What's up? It's your turn, by the way, James.
To the ball!
Oh, so that's what that was. I had my main army and I just clicked to fight and got awarded for defending even though I thought it was a normal battle. Yeah.
Alright, okay, so you were stupid to fight out your settlement, so that was good.
But yeah, that's because settlements can attack sieging armies. But if you'll notice, sometimes I'll do that with my orc armies. You'll see one of them start sieging and I'll notice it's kind of waiting. It means it's kind of waiting to try to win and have a better chance at winning. So, now this doesn't always work. It depends on the unit. Some units do fight better inside a wall or on a wall better than they do in an open field.
In your mother.
So a good example is Braytonia. Braytonia, because they're knights and cavalry mostly, they fight better pushing outside walls. Their siege battles are terrible. I hate sieging in freaking Braytonia. Because you have to have a whole secondary army just for sieging, separate from your main army. Your main army can't be your siege army, not with them. Because they're supposed to be this freight train of horses. Essentially Rohan from Lord of the Rings. I can't ignore that what? That front strong friends means absolutely nothing. Oh yeah. I mean, with the Empire, one army will never win you in any. Like, some factions can get away with a what's called an uber stack, which is, that means that Lord's 20 stack is so strong that it can kill anything unless it's overwhelmed by like 3 or more 20 stacks. But then there are also certain empires, once again the empire itself, who kind of have to rely on strength in numbers. Skaven are the same way as well. Just because it gets 20 stack full of miniguns is really good, doesn't mean that's going to win you the game.
Of course it does.
And so, you have to have kind of a mixture in other things specializing in certain things. The Empire, Braytonia, Skaven, trying to think who else specifically. The Beastmen kind of have to do this, but only because they're a herd and not, or a horde. Well, they're a herd as well, but a horde.
Hard.
Kind of mechanic, so they have to be more careful.
Where's your Black Hawk? Black Hawk.
How do you get a heroic victory, by the way? Heroic victory is the lowest point of victory. This means you barely won. That means that you won, but damn did a lot of people die. If you see my north, you'll see I'm barely holding there. Damn, who's hitting you up there? Is it just everyone? Are you getting hit by the Nordic, the rats? Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Darius has shared an image to see what terribleness he is experiencing in the north. So
Hey.
there's Slanesh. Well, Kislev is fighting Arbol, apparently. Is that
Yeah.
Scrag or is that a different... No, that's a different ogre, thank God. I was gonna say there's no way.
Yeah.
You don't look that bad, Darius. I mean, that is a scary front across the ocean. Also, James? I think even though I hate his ass because he's the worst Slanesh character ever, you see how pink those mountains are.
Yep.
Huh, so Aziel's taking control of all of Norska. Alright.
Yep. Basically,
They hit the
move
Ice
on.
Queen this hard. I mean, she's still fighting back. Oh wait, is that Arbol right there? Wait!
That's not that.
Whoa! Oh. Wait. Does that mean... Is that who's in my north now instead?
Oh, it's your turn, Ardot.
No, she's still up there. That map's confusing. I see it. It looks like the Arbal's further south than that.
I'm near him.
Well, he's actually got a pretty big territory. He's doing really badass. So like I said, he's more like the new Archaon now.
So that's who. Ah, okay. So that's who. I want to point out he's killed the orange dwarf that starts there.
Oh, I know. Trust me, James. That's who I was playing for our playthrough. He's Doomslayer. He's literally Hammerstorm, essentially. I do think they made basically Hammerstorm into Arbol. Because they're the exact same character, essentially. They have the same ability and everything. And I think you can still get Hammerstorm. Which is... And hell, if you really wanted to get down to brass tacks, you could really be smart about it, and you could play Archaon, fully ally yourself at Arbol to get his units that he has access to, and then mix it with everything that Archaon does. It'd be a freaking nightmare.
Just remember to don't end it out because I'm gonna be
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna be ending mine. Oh. I tell you
I'm
what,
talking
I'll
about
back
the
mine
Ever
up now.
Friendly, he's there as well. Wait, he's in that picture? Oh, he is. Oh, that means he's killed. What's his name? Yeah, look at that. All right, you see that picture, James? That's where you see to the right side of the screen.
Yeah, well,
Look at the picture that Darius just sent of Archaon, who's also come
Yeah.
across the river. Do you see over to the right side of the screen where the text is in the box? You see how below Archaon's territory you see Arbal's territory. That's where he starts, is down there. They start literally next to each other.
I knew that.
But what's crazy is they're best friends. You started 100 relation with Archaon. This is why I think he's technically Hammerstorm. I think this was their way of kind of making him his own character because of how cool Hammerstorm really is. But
Yeah.
yeah, I see
I
that.
wish that-
Even Ever Friendly is here. That's not good for you. Because it means they're working together, which is not fun for you at all. Alright, let's do my levels. Just don't end it. Back on your feet. Effect duration plus 20% for get back here and smash them faster. Cooldown better. I don't actually. Let's get back here now. We actually don't have that yet. Get the boys. Ooh, makes his recruitment cheaper for him. Call the Wa. Oh yes, more charge bonus for orc units, and it makes them faster.
Right, so I've killed the Great Desert People. This will be the third time I've killed fucking King Arthur, or the Tomb King. King Arthur, King Arthur sword. Yeah, he's still getting tier 1 units, even though he has tier 4. I'm just gonna shut up and just be annoying. Right, I'm gonna wrap my stream up here while I get a chance. So, it's been a short one because I needed to get up early. So, instead everything got delayed by a lot. So, my next goal is to head back because I know he's raiding hard now. We get this. We're not gonna get it straight away though. Because we need to wait for this. I think he's ranged. Actually. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
And with that said,
He's
I hope you have a good day. You'll see me tomorrow for something, but I need to get off after Ardot saves and quit and tells us we can quit. So I need to get off and get up
I know.
early
I'm
in the
trying to
morning.
finish
So
up my turn.
don't rush, but that being said, I'll catch you up. Big shout out to Ardot and Darius for joining up as well. Mass shout out to them, and yeah, you'll see us probably tomorrow for the same thing. Hopefully longer, so I don't have to get up early. Pain. Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Right, that's my stream done. Right. Close OBS. Oh, bye, Jays. Have a good one. Also, fuck. Said. I didn't see that. Right. Close porno. Darius, so we can kill Darius.
We need that there. It's a frontline base, basically. That's beautiful, though. Look at that, chat. Look what's gonna be built there. Good, good, good. That was already being built when I took it. Alright, so that's done. Let's check over here. Won't be able to do too much. Whoops, that's not what I want to click. Won't be able to do too much more tonight. We're just gonna get all our stuff we need to built back up. Skip out on all the lords that have to move. We're not worried about them having to move right now. Upgrade these walls. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Oh yes, I finally get the final upgrade at Karaz Karak. We're about to get a lot of money. Now the tide can begin fully.
This bitch.
We have unassigned skill points.
The tail size scares me more.
This is my Savage Orc boss. Foe Seeker. Indomitable. Wound Maker. Alright, that should be everything. I'm just not going to end it. Skip the building thing. That's everything. Okay, time to save.
That's it. That's it. That's it. They're saving. Saved. And exit now.
Alright, it's saved. Yeah, you can exit now.
To bed so I can get up early in the morning. Get the fucking ye. Right.
Let's see. I think my elves are gonna die there as well. What? What happened?
But while you do that, I'm gonna get off, lads. It's been nice playing with you, but I'm gonna get off.
Alright, you
See you
have a good
later.
one, James. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. And no, a heroic is a much worse victory than a Fyric. Fyric, you can still win a Fyric without losing whole units. You cannot win a heroic without losing the majority of your army. A heroic victory is like it's gotten down to the wire, and it's essentially there's only maybe both sides only have 4 to 5 units left, and like it's determined by those 4 to 5 units plus the heroes. There has to be a hero alive as well. They're talking my chaos meet and greet to the north. Yeah, I know what they're talking about, but he was also talking about Fyric. He was asking about Fyric victories earlier. He thought Fyric victory was the worst. No, there's one worse. One slightly worse. It's a you more so if I don't remember the Tyrion Sword of Kangad build. How long will you stay up on now? I'm gonna still be on here pretty long. I mean, it's only 9:14 where I'm at right now, so I won't be at least in bed till 12:30, 1 o'clock. I don't have to get up early. Just gotta get on the computer and do a lot tomorrow. And I know my mom's gotta do something around like she's gotta go do it like 1:30, something like that. I don't know what it is. Something family wise. So. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I'll be up pretty late, and I'll still be in the voice chat if y'all want to join up to it as well, or want to join in for another campaign on another thing somewhere. No, there's one even worse: Valiant defeat versus Radio's Dwarves early game. Well, yeah, but that's a defeat. We're talking about the worst victory type. Like, what's the lowest victory you can get where you will lose the most units, but you'll still win? That's a heroic victory. But yeah, Valiant Defeat is the highest. It's funny because what Darius just said, Valiant Defeat is the highest defeat you can get that's closest to a victory. Meaning it's the closest to being you. If you manual that battle yourself, you could probably turn that around into a victory. Yeah, we can continue that campaign, or if you want to try someone different, or try to mix it up, maybe get your brain a little bit mixing out of it, so you don't burn yourself out on Cathay. But it's up to you. It's up to you, Sealy. But I'll end the stream for now. But yeah, if you want to do that, just join up and chat and let me know once I end the stream. Otherwise, I'll probably be on here. I'll play a little bit of Elspeth, and then. If no one joins in after a little while, I might hop over to I might download and hop over the 3 Kingdoms and kind of play around with it on vanilla. See if I can remember how to play that one. I'm going Chaos Dwarves and test all those tanks. Nice. Good, guys. Good. Cathay is too fun with the artillery. You've never played Gelt, clearly. Oh my god, like, you love the artillery of the Cathay. They do have good artillery. Don't get me wrong. But definitely someone a lot scarier with it. You haven't seen a rocket barrage until you've seen Gelt's rocket barrage. God, that meme is so good. Just got that song playing. Just infinite rockets. But I'll probably never get off Cafe till I get all the tier 5 units. That's true. It is fun to try to work up to see what the best is of a faction and then try it. We don't talk about the Chaos Dwarves. I mean, they have good artillery, but I don't think they can spam as much as he can. Like, I've just never seen such an accurate barrage of stupidity as I've seen Gelt with a bunch of rockets. He's literally is the American mentality and embraced in spirit in this game when it comes to just heavy weaponry and heavy ordnance. We're excluding infantry because that's somebody else, but the Dreadquake friendly fire doom machine. That one's funny. That is a funny. I do like that thing, but that is. It's right. That's why I feel like James is better with it, because only something that has friendly fire would James be good with. But either way. But alright, we're going to end the stream here, chat. We've had a good episode tonight of continuing the war towards Darius and his empire. It soon shall begin. And the tide will roll forth in a glorious roar of war from the hilltops and the mountains and the vampire lands. That soon will encroach. I have a distinct feeling I'm going to be doing it without the naked dancing green ones, though. Something just tells me he's going to be too busy with the bony men. When all he had to do was move all his armies kind of north. And then just, take out the dwarves I don't take out. And set up shop like I'm setting up shop. He did take at least one place. The place I was going to sit in. Technically. And give me another front. But now James is part of that front too. But that's fine. What it may take advantage of is if one of the wood elves has one of those places on the somewhere else near there. I might take that too. But we'll see. We'll see if it's worth my time. It might be just better just to hold the one and just really beef it up. And just keep being annoying with it. Yeah, say you reach the Empire, now you have to race the Chaos to kill him. Well, the one advantage is Franz is in the south with me, right? So the goal is to get that crown. So in memory of Azog, I abandoned that front to not die to Chaos. That's a good point. Sometimes you gotta know when just to hold, just turtle up on that side, put up a bunch of tier 3, tier 4 walls where you can, and just try to manual it if you need to, and trickle them down where they kind of stagnate their push and have to give up on it. They'll get a little bit, but they won't damage you too bad. Now, if both of them attack you at the same time, we might be seeing another, end of times. They will hurt me. But I am still kind of happy to see Archaon's pushing again. I do think the add of Arbol kind of did help him. I think it did kind of balance him back out because it gave him a friend to kind of rely on in the north to kind of get that strength and that end times kind of push power that he used to have. But not be too overpowered that he does it in like 20 turns sometimes. My armies can't beat him on the field. Really? How bad though? I mean, if you manual it, I assume. But remember, sometimes with Chaos, just like it is with bigger units, you just need to outnumber him, do damage, and maybe take a better point in the next fight. Maybe hit him with some skirmish armies that are more expendable. Manual fight that battle. If you win, you win. That's no loss off of you. If you lose, then at least you hurt him enough to hit him with the better forces and the things that aren't auxiliary and throwaways. I doubt it's a decisive for all of your armies. I imagine Elspeth and Franz, it's probably closer to Valiant, if it is a defeat completely. No matter what. But I still would recommend hitting each. Don't fight 1-to-1 though. Like, don't go like one army to one army and two army to two army. Double team him wherever you can. 2v1, 2v1, 2v1. Most chaos you have to do this with anyways. I mean for the ones up there. Okay. We'll just station them in really powerful settlements with tier 3 walls. Just hold the ones that matter the most to you and say screw the others. Because that's what I did with the dwarves and how I beat them. Until I got my armies up there. Or until I earned up enough money to make armies strong enough to destroy them in the north. That's kind of how the two armies that are near you ended up becoming a thing. You're actually seeing what was created from my fight with the dwarves. Partially. Because I had to make those two. Close defeat is pretty bad. Close defeat means you're going to have to fight pretty hard. Because it's midway into the defeat scale. This means they have a pretty decent advantage. So you're going to have to over-trump that advantage with your skill pretty decently. The closer you get to decisive defeat, each notch is more Doomslayer levels of skill you have to have at Warhammer, Total War in general, to pull those kind of defeats off. And turn them to victories. Even if they're Phyrex. I need to eliminate the Arbol Rampage in the center. That's true. I did see that. He is... like I said, I think he's awesome. He's probably my if I had to play Khorne at all now, he's definitely my go-to now. He's the Doomslayer of this game, and I love Doomslayer characters. They're just fun to watch. And I say watch because you don't really play as them very hard. They're not that hard to play unless you come against something. But here's his weakness, though, Darius. Elspeth is going to be your biggest weapon in that fight against Arbol. Because he's Khorne, he ain't going to have shit for range. So you need to just shoot him down. So you might need to pull her... I shouldn't be helping you too much. Because I don't want you to get too strong. But at the same time, I don't want you to get too hammered by him either. Where it's going to make your fight against me way more strenuous to the point I'm going to have way too easy of a time. So, tip is just, out of all your units on my front, I wouldn't pull too many more weight. Just once again, don't want to give you too many tips. But your strongest weapon against him is this lady in this picture right here. I'm going to have to redo that because that save is bad now, but... I had a close defeat for a siege battery against village. And as I said, I was using all my artillery. Yeah, that's why it took you about 40 minutes. It's because he had so much to fight you with that you had to slowly burn through that advantage. Let's see, I need to, given that she's my second strongest army. Yeah, but it's also rock, scissors, paper a little bit in this game too, like I said. Because he has no range hardly at all. As long as you have a decent auxiliary army with her that can get in front of her at the right time, you're going to gun down a ton of them. That is the one thing I hate fighting with him. Because Arbol just doesn't get enough range. But that's part of the issue of Chaos doesn't get a lot of that in general. Or at least Chaos Warrior types and stuff like that. Unless you're Zeech. Then you get horrors that chuck fireballs at people. But I got it fired because them knights are no joke. Oh yeah, knights are insane. And those are going to be the biggest thing he's going to have against you because those can fly over the wall. Yeah, I'll send in the Archlector with all my tier 4 and 5 troops. I mean, you don't want to burn somebody and get him killed for no reason, but I mean, like I said, if you pull the Elspeth up there to help him, that's probably a guaranteed victory. At least from AI and rock, scissors, paper, and comp kind of perspective that the programming uses. The only thing that Elspeth seems to not be able to shoot her way out of the problem with is vampires. Don't ask why. Until she gets those snipers, vampires are so annoying. Just because they do have enough oomph and health on the skeletons, especially the tier 3s and up, to kind of get through the shots before and try to get to your units, and then you have to reposition and keep shooting. It's kind of annoying. Nah, Mr. 16 tanks in one army can back him up. I guess that's pretty okay. That is an interesting reinforcement unit. Also, does my lord damage my own units? No? Not that I know of. The only way that might be happening is you've had some sort of attrition start happening, or you're going bankrupt and you're not making any money for some reason. Spells? Oh! Yeah, okay. Let me say that, because Darius is correct there. Your spells can cause friendly fire. I used my balloon to drag all his knights out, and had Meow in dragon form deal with them, with the archers. Just saying, because when Meow goes into dragon form and does her fire... Oh yeah! No, the fire breath, because it's an AoE, think of it as a breath attack and smite. Anything in that line of shot is going to get hit. This also includes friendlies. That's actually all spells in the game. The only people who ignore this are Arball and a fat toad. We all know who the fat toad is. Because his spells do not affect friendly units. And Arball's explosion, that's his Lubu explosion, does not affect his units either. Only the enemies. Learned this because I was just seeing what would happen. And I was like, wow, okay. So yeah. So I was right, LOL. I kept yelling at Village because he kept on going into a ball of war. And Meow following him blows everyone away. Yeah, you gotta be careful with her and with the Lords of Cathay when they're in dragon form. Technically, here's something funny I want to point out. You can have her, if it's in deep enough in a safe area where it's not going to kill your units or get her killed, you can have her fight Lords, but I want to point out that the Lords of Cathay are actually better at fighting bigger units. Like, and what I mean by this is like whole units, like a squad instead of a single entity, like a lord or a hero. Now, if you have them in human form, they're better at fighting lords and heroes. This is what makes them good, because they can kind of switch between crowd control type hero, lord to fighting a elite versus elite build. Now, the Iron Dragon's better in human form. She's better in dragon form. Someone got over 100 blood hosts in Skulltaker's campaign. Wow. I could see that. He gets pretty overwhelming at some point. It's like, that stuff would get out of hand. I know it would. Because Arball doesn't need them. He does not use them. Don't charge Arball or Skulltaker or melee. Oh, yeah, duh. If you're gonna hit them, you need to hit them secondary. Meaning they don't need to be engaging your hero or your lord you're engaging with. You need to wait till they're fighting something else and then hit them. But even then, be careful with that, because these, just much like some of the other more melee dominant characters in the game, they're kind of built to kill other mainline characters, design-wise. So if your character doesn't have a good amount of melee defense and armor, they're still probably going to overall get their ass kicked. This is also why I don't have them attack that character alone. Make sure there's another unit attacking him as well. And keep an eye on their health bar. If it looks like he's starting to focus that lord or hero, like you see little notches of red all of a sudden happening in pretty big chunks, that means he's hitting her. Or him. You should make them run. In my Albert campaign, Got him to 21 health with my Night Elf. Night Elf, wow. Yeah, he can beat most things. I think there's only a couple things that can fight him in combat. I think Tyrion's one of the few. But I don't know if that's with or without Sword of Cain. I don't know if he can do it without it. Arbal's just a serious businessman. He's wearing a suit while he's got an axe in one hand. Skull Taker's the same way, but I do think... Here's the funny thing. Arbal's gonna kill you in the charge a lot better. Skull Taker's got better overall, like, flat melee attack. And what I mean by this is stationary battling. Meaning when the two models are standing in front of each other, not running at each other, they're just doing their slashing and blocking animations. Skull Taker's better there. He will do way more damage there than he will in the charge. Whereas Arbal might kill you in one charge if you get him built right. Or at least damn near take half your health. Scarbrand is just Scarbrand. Yeah, poor Scarbrand. That's all I can say to that is poor Scarbrand. Oh, let's see, Celia also said, also found it hilarious when I had Meow fight the pink horrors on the wall, just for it to collapse and kill them all, and Meow just floating out. Well, that's the thankfulness, and thank God she wasn't up there in human form. That would have hurt her pretty bad. But yeah, that is the funny thing with flying units. But you know that means, was that wall being shot by something, or was she just fighting on top of the wall? Because I think in dragon form she does damage to the wall while she's fighting on it. I think. Does Valkia even exist? She does. What's sad is Valkia is really badass, and after looking up who she technically is supposed to be in 40k as well, and she is that in this as well, but she does feel very underwhelming now. Like, it feels like they kind of underchanged her for some reason. It's like, that was like the perfect chance to make an excuse for a bunch of like angry, like, essentially Daemon Dark Elf Cornlate, like, warrior like demonettes that could have been her units. Her roster could have been way cooler, and I think that's why no one plays her. She isn't really any different than even Scarbrand. The only thing that makes her better is that she's a Warriors of Chaos, so she gets that Warriors of Chaos blend and mix of getting the other stuff. But this also kind of takes away from her too. I think she should just be straight up Khorne. I do not think she should have been a Warriors of Chaos character. It's funny because I think Arbal's reverse of that too. Speaking of Arbal as well, I actually think Arbal should have been in the Warriors of Chaos section, and she should be in the Khorne section, so she could get more demons. Easier. She can technically get them, but, I mean, it's a pain in the ass to get them because she's a Warriors of Chaos in the way they have to get them. Where you have to make the sacrifices and do this, and pledge to this, and da-da-da-da-da. You see, so my issue with that is like, they overshadowed her way too much. And kind of played her. I think they put her in the wrong faction. I think she standardly should get... Here's another thing. I think she should get Bloodthirsters. Since they didn't give that to Scarbrand too well. And that's something else about Scarbrand. Why is Scarbrand not a specialist with Bloodthirsters? Why does he not make the Bloodthirster wreck house? Something that's been always a Khorne kind of canon wheelhouse character of all of not 40k, of Warhammer in general. So it's like, it's kind of strange. It does feel like the two of them kind of just kind of like shoved in a corner. Scarbrand more for age. I think Valkia was just misjudged. I think the Warriors of Chaos DLC, it was okay. But I think most of the Warriors of Chaos characters are subpar in my opinion. Compared to all the new ones that were added later for those factions. Fun fact, Hellebrand actually joined Khorne and led a Dark Elf Cornet host that destroyed Nagaron. See, what about that? How come Valkia can't do something with that? How come she can't inspire Hellebron or ally with her or take... God. See, that makes me so irritated about those kinds of things when I hear those things in the lore. Because they're so cool that I'm like, why would you not do that? Why was that not her main thing? Because isn't the Warriors of Chaos whole thing is to subjugate an empire, right? Their whole thing, the main key line strat when you start as the Warriors of Chaos is to subjugate a Norskin or some sort of empire right out the gate. So you can have vassal funds kind of build. They kind of run on it and are based on it. That'd make more sense if you had to do this to Hellebron. Why? Happened after Cain died and she needed a new war god to follow. That makes sense. Either way, though. Let's see. Seeley said, my main army was a 20 stack in Village with his Bastion garrison at 34 stack. What made it okay was the AI built a ton of cavalry. Yeah. See, that's a weakness there. If they go too much cav, they can't really siege very well. At least not in a manual battle. That corn boost made her stronger than Malekith then. I mean, it probably did. I haven't played her in a long time. I might, you know what, maybe I should try her and see how she is, but still. Because why couldn't he stop it? I wonder what Radios does for her. I would like to see. Probably not much different. Because why couldn't he stop it? Let's see, that corn boost made her stronger than Malekith then. Commenting, oh yeah, what far? Yeah, I know, you were talking about the thing with Hellebron starting to worship corn. Yeah, that would have made her stronger than Malekith. She would have definitely, I mean, if it invaded Nagaron, then clearly she was way stronger and destroyed it. She was clearly way stronger than him at that point. But either way, I'm gonna end it here, chat, and I'm gonna chill out. I'll still be in the what do you call it, the voice chat for Guardian Corps if anyone wants to join up and chill. If you join up, Seeley, and want to do our campaign, continue where our campaign left off, that's up to you. If not, I'll probably play Elspeth, maybe some Valkia to see if Radios made her any better, and maybe she got some more unique units. Radios has gotten a lot better at adding the things this game doesn't tend to have, so maybe she has some things that I don't know about, but there's probably a mod to fix her too somewhere, but well, by our not, Valkia got beaten up by tier 1 Slanesh units in her trailer. Yeah, I know. As much as I love Slanesh, I do think that's a bit insulting. Both technically, it's almost insulting to Slanesh. So her treatment was predictable, yeah. It is kind of sad, but hey. That's another, before I go, that's another notch in the belt of another faction that needs love. Where is that Slanesh love? Literally. Hopefully soon. That is technically the next season of stuff that's supposed to, if it's going as they intended and they're not going to swoop back on Zeech because of how bad Zeech's release was with the Changeling and everything. Unless they swoop back and try to make Zeech fans happy first. I'm assuming Slanesh is next now that Korn's been done. So, I can't wait. I just hope it's something really good and just as good as the Korn one was. Because the Korn update was amazing. I just hope the Slanesh one is just as good. So, the open Slanesh Lord is definitely a must. We need her. We do. I freaking agree. Hopefully, Foster, hopefully. Then I can go back to terrorizing you all guys with my true main. Oh man. Because Nakari is fun, but it gets boring. It just doesn't give me what I want. But her faction would most definitely do what I intend. And more high elves and dark elves. Yes, agreed. Definitely. Well, I can guarantee you, because you know how they add a little bit of everything to everyone, right? Because what was it? It was orcs, Khorne, and ogres, right? So that would make sense. Slanesh, elves, high elves. I mean, Slanesh, dark elves, high elves. That would make sense. I guarantee you that's probably the plan if they do that. Plus, it's all in that same area if that's what the plan is. Because I'm trying to think where else could they add a Slanesh character that would really matter. Watch they try to put one in freaking Lestria. Or either down by... what's his name over there? Big Croc Man. Maybe even down in the Badlands. That'd be weird as hell. I don't know if there's one down there. We need the Sea Lord. Sea Lord. Is there another Sea Elf? Is there a High Elf Sea Lord? Or are you talking about someone that's kind of like, I don't remember his name now. But either way. The Kraken Lord. Or like the Kraken Lord. Ah, that's what I thought. So he's the High Elf equivalent of Lokir. I couldn't remember his name. Oh, that's interesting. That would be interesting to see. I'm telling you. The sky's the limit. And I hope they do continue Total War Warhammer 3 projects and continue to add more and more factions. Because I'll buy them. I hope they're still selling enough and making enough money. Because the game's not bad at all. The Changeling was really the only major screw-up in my opinion. I do think this Changeling was a huge failure. But all the rest of the characters were not too bad. There are still some questionable things I think they could have done better, but that's more opinion and just nuance than anything. But as far as like the character just doesn't work on the multiplayer map and barely in single player, it is definitely the Changeling. But everyone else in the game is pretty spot on and pretty fun to play, no matter who it is once you learn how to play them. So, but he gets water dragons? That's fun. Flying chariots, and I think there's a sea-based lore of magic high elves can use. Ooh! That's fun. That would be a cool add-on. I kind of hope that's what they're going. That would be fun. That definitely would get me into each faction. If they can come up, that would get me into the high elves more, because that would sound like a fun faction to be different with than the other high elves. Whatever the Dark Elf one would, I'd play it no matter what. And of course the Slanesh Lady of Darkness, if that's who they choose for that area. I definitely would be mainlining that for a while, but plus his job is to protect the homelands. So your main enemy would probably be Pirate Boy. His rival would end up being Noctis. Because Noctis always tries to invade the freaking elf lands over there every time. Every time. So his main rival must be Noctis. Yeah, he'd probably go after Slanesh Elven Lord. He'd probably go after Noctis. Probably Nakari, perhaps, because he's already invaded the land. Since he'd be about purging things that are invading territories. He'd be kind of like the Wood Elf version, right? He'd be the High Elf version of what the Wood Elves tend to do. Where he's all about fighting off invasions. That'd be fun. But either way. But alright, I'm gonna end it here. And go chill out and play some Warhammer in the background. And I've got to go get something to drink and refresh my drink and stuff before I start up a new campaign. I'll still be in voice chat though, just for let you know, Darius. I don't know if you're sticking around or not. If you're gonna chill and chat, or if you're just gonna head out after I end. Let's see, but make sure I didn't miss anything what Sealy said earlier. No, I already saw it. It was the Cav invasion. First here said, bye Ardnot. Hopefully Lokir gets a buff when he gets added. I assume he will. I assume everything in that area will get a buff. Like everything else over in this area we're in got a buff. Orcs seem to have got a buff. Khorne definitely got a buff. At least game-wise. What is it? Or ogres seem to be better too, by the way. Even playing Grease's Goldtooth, their stats just seem to be a little bit more reasonable for what they are. Ogres never really had a hard time, but you've seen what Scrag has become. So they definitely got buffed. Because Scrag used to be able to barely take anything sometimes half the time. He'd end up getting wiped off the map half the time. Now he's Lord Scrag. So, and pray they don't drop him on a random island there, cat there. That would be interesting. No, that'd be a good rifle for Lokir. The lords of the land, the lords of the water, the high lords of the water. One dark, one light. There is a high elf colony there doing absolutely nothing. That's a good point. It'd be good, like I said, some good new starts for different places. But yeah. But alright, chat. I hope y'all all enjoyed watching tonight's episode. And massive, massive shout out to Mad Lad James and him joining in tonight for our stream. He had to go early because he had to get up really early tomorrow for stuff he's got to do. I've got some busy work I got to do on the computer tomorrow before I can join in. It might be a little late, but I'll make sure I get it all done. I'm going to work up to at least 5. Like I'm going to be working on to it at least 5 o'clock, like as if I'm at a job, just so I can get it all done. That should be more than enough time, unless a ton of complications arise. I'm hoping that's not the case, and that because I went in and did some things that maybe it refreshed my email for my student email, and then that part will be smooth. So all I have to do is the recertification for the thing they need to get me back into the college. And if that's the case, then that will only take me about 2 hours, but to fill out. Like people forget it even exists, and all the elves there have probably gone insane for loneliness. Bye. That's true. But you have a good one, Farseer. Bye. And bye, Darius. And bye, everyone. If you want to join up, Sealy, I'll be in chat. But if you don't hear me, it means that I'm still getting my Pepsi. If you end up joining up. Otherwise, I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.